What's cracking, everybody? Zara Maggie Felrose here, bringing you some Pokemon Go Battle League content. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at one of the teams that I played in the Sunshine Cup that was super fun, was Shadow Girafarig. Little giraffe is so stupid fun and is super strong to use, and you're going to see why in these battles. And we're using a triple normal team because apparently that's just the meta in the Sunshine Cup. Imagine making a meta where nothing but normal types are really good in this, so whatever. Anyway, let's take a look at the battles and talk some smack while we're here, because let me be honest now. This is probably gonna be a battle video where I just rant and Maggie looks adorable, and I don't do a whole lot of how-tos. Honestly though, with this team, it's just one of those teams where there's not really much of an alignment. This entire meta is really just, you know, out energy and outplay your opponent. That's really all you can do. And sometimes sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Body Slam is also not an elite TM move on the double. I forgot to change that. But anyway, it's a sad, sad time in this game right now. And I sincerely am one of them. I'm one of the people who sincerely hopes that it just gets better. It just feels so bad to be involved in the game right now with the way it's going. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know why Niantic decided needed to pull the funding from Sylph, other than the fact that they think that they can do it better on Campfire, which I think is ridiculous. Also, for any of you that are on Sylph playing factions, I want you to just stay optimistic. There's a lot of people currently working on something that's going to continue factions in some form or fashion, so don't give up if you're in a faction, because it's one of my favorite things about this game is factions, the team play aspect and everything. So don't give up hope on that. I think the only thing that we really have to despair about at this point is the fact that the game has been in the state that it's been for this long, and that nothing has been done to fix or even, you know, acknowledge it, you know. So Niantic, get your stuff together. Come on now. Goodness gracious. Anyway, yeah, Maggie's a little sick. She decided she didn't feel like taking a nap today, so she's going to be cute on camera with us. Anyway, I guess that's my little rant. I don't like this company, but I love this game, and I love the people. I love you, all the people in my Patreon Discord, which you can definitely become a part of, regardless of how crappy this game situation is, by clicking the Patreon link in the description. You get access to my Discord, which has all kinds of crazy, cool teams, meta tips, analysis, and everything before it hits YouTube. Anyway, I'm done chilling. So yeah, the Girafarig, though. Dude, I saw somebody use this thing. I was just playing some Sunshine Cup battles just for the heck of it, and I saw somebody use Girafarig, and I got completely smashed by it. And I'm like, dude, this thing is legit. And I happen to have one in my storage, and I'm building it right now. So, Double, by the way, is the most broken Pokemon in this whole meta. Like, hands down. Yeah, the sheep is amazing. Double, just like, it can beat Vigoroth. It has so much play against, like, Noctowl. It has play against, you know, the Trevenants that you're seeing, even those sneaky little Decidueyes, which I was gonna make a Go Battle Day Decidueye Razor Leaf video, because it's like, you know, one of my, you know, you probably saw it on Yasser's channel already, that Little Winery did the team. What? No, she did Shadow Girafarig. No, she was the one who told me about the Decidueye team before it got onto YouTube. Purple Kyogre played her, and then he ended up putting the team on his YouTube, and I'm like, oh well, okay. I'm not gonna get very far with that if I'm doing the same thing as someone else. So I'm just like, whatever, it's fine. But Shadow Girafarig was so much fun, and I've got another really interesting team tomorrow as well for the Sunshine Cup. And then I guess I might as well say it now. There's not really any meta videos coming out for the rest of the season. There's nothing really worth going into because there's no new metas. Element Cup is going to be a crapshoot with people who have the freaking Salandit that they shouldn't have. And then we've got Master League and Catch Cup. Oh boy, Catch Cup. I can't wait for that. You know, let me catch these things and spend all my Stardust just to... I hate Catch Cup. I wish they would stop putting it in as a ranked play sort of cup. It's awful. Anyway, so yeah, you see through these battles, like, I try to leverage the Girafarig in the lead as something that, you know, applies a debuff or just mows through the normal types in the lead, like the like the Vigoroth in the lead. Also the Bibarel. Now my opponent makes a really nice catch here on a Talonflame, and I think that I'm really sad that they did that. But because they did that, now I can come with my Noctowl and eat whatever move they throw. Also throw with good timing here with the Sky Attack. I have decided since many seasons ago when I started doing this content creator thing that I'm not really going to make leaderboard pushes anymore. At least not unless it's like just happens to be convenient and I really feel like doing it. I'm just not a fan of the queue times and all the, you know, the waiting and it's just so stressful sometimes when you're like really trying hard to push. So I decided since seasons ago that I'm just going to hit legend whenever I do, and then I'm going to tank down to the mid 2500, 2600 range, because I would much rather as a content creator be able to put out teams that are more relevant to the people who actually watch the videos. Like, yeah, it's really cool to watch somebody play at the 3500 elo, but are you really going to use a 3500 elo team to climb? Because the thing is with those elo teams, they're very specific to that higher elo when you're literally playing the same 12 people every day. You know, it's not going to be quite the same as a team that's down here in the 2600s where there's so many different people with so many different teams. And I just, yeah. And then this was tragic. I missed the Thunderbolt by one move. There's a couple Thunderbolt booms in this video, though, so don't be upset about that. But Double is going to come in, and I've got this unlocked because Double is going to be able to kick this the Bibarel. But look at that! And this is where you're going to get the title of the video. Girafarig makes my opponent's Pokemon disappear. It's like, dude, every other game when I played these sets, I kid you all not, every other game, at least, I had that issue. And, like, it's stupid that it's gone on for this long. There's no reason for it to have gone on for this long. We should have gotten acknowledgement about this issue. We should have gotten something. Because you can't play the game and expect to be able to do anything in a ranked format with issues like this. Look, there it is again. Oh, no, it's not. The Noctowl just took a little while to show up. It's fine. I don't get it, man. I don't understand how a company can be so short-sighted, so narrow-minded, so blind to what they have, because they're so convinced that everything else that they try is going to work. Like, no. Niantic, I'm sorry to bust the bubble that you may seem to have. Peridot is not going to rake in money. That might be a pet, what are those, passion projects, and that's okay. But if this game is making almost 40 times the revenue of the next most... I should just fallen asleep. Of the next most profitable game that you make, you need to put more resources and attention into making this one better. And I'm not saying that because I'm saying it because I love this game. I'm not saying that because it's so hard to think of the words, man. I'm saying it because it just makes sense from a business perspective. Focus on what you have and make it better, rather than spreading yourself so thin across all of these other little projects without being able to dedicate the proper resources. We should not have issues like this for over a week without even being told about it. We should be able to get someone to say something, say, hey, look, we don't know what the problem is yet. We're going to fix it. We're working on it. That's all we need to hear, man. That's all we've ever needed to hear. We've never, ever asked for anything other than just say something. And you might have seen me on Twitter. Follow me on twitter.com/ZeroForAllsProGo. I was giving them a little bit of credit when the Niantic support account was saying, hey, we recognize this as an issue. And look, we're working on it. And I was like, dude, this is great. Please do this. And then they stopped. And I posted. I said, look, I'm taking back all of the good things I said about them, because they have now decided that it's not worth the time or the effort to say anything. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go right back to it. And now, unfortunately, I am at the lowest state of appreciating this game I have ever been. And it really sucks because I love this game so much. And I love you because you're so cute. What? Ah. It's just a bad time right now. And I think that the real thing that we're going to have to see is what they say about next season. Because if they just continue on like everything's okay, I feel like they're going to have a reality check, and it's going to have to happen pretty quick. Because you can't continue to do things the way that you've been doing them, Niantic, and expect your entire player base to just continue on playing like nothing's wrong. Like, you've even gotten it into rocket battles. We're not even talking PvP players anymore. This issue with the invisible Pokemon is now all over the game. And now everybody's seeing it. And you have said nothing about it. So, please get off your asses. With all respect that I could possibly give at this point. Get off your butts if you can. And fix it. Because we love this game, and we could love you too if you cared enough to put the resources and devotion into this game that it deserves. You could be hailed as the greatest Pokemon Company developer, even Pokemon. You'd be hailed as like one of the greatest game developers ever if you could just properly devote yourselves to this game like your community does. We don't talk about you. We don't talk smack about you without a reason. But anyway, so Shadow Girafarig's been double kicking everything's face in. I don't know, man. I know that the title of this video is there it goes. Shadow Girafarig makes him disappear yet again. That's going to be the title of the video, but at the same time, I'm like, man, this has really just become a rant video. I didn't even expect it to be a rant video. I just kind of decided when I hit the recording button, and I'm just, I'm going to do it. Look at that. Right there's the issue right there. You start lagging. Now, one thing that you can do to help this is if you minimize, kind of like when we had that stalling issue, if you minimize and come back, the lag will sometimes stop and you can continue playing. But as you saw, like, I missed out on a bunch of fast moves, and the opponent was able to just be like, here's a charge move right in your face. So, I don't know, man. I didn't even... It's a double, too. So, anyway, I do see that it's a double, and they're going to get a body slam. I think I'm going to have to shield this to get the farm down. But, like, having the farm down on Girafarig, like, the double kick Psychic Fangs combination by itself is really disgusting, to be honest with you. And there's just so much neutral stuff. And... I gotta remake my thumbnail. She said give the giraffe a hat and a magic wand. I gotta do it. Oh.
Because he's psychic and he makes people disappear.
He is. He's making people disappear, and I didn't even think about it because I was in such a rush to get the thumbnails done yesterday.
That's why I'm here, ladies and gentlemen.
Mama Felro's back there coming out with the real shit. Oh, there we go. Oh, we got one. There's a Noctowl that got KO'd. Take the Thunderbolt, you stupid bird. This battle up against a buddy of mine, Merciless Styles, is one of the Slark factions, I believe. He leads Beware and the Gligar, Spice Lord right here. Spice Lord. So I got to come up with Noctowl here because Noctowl just makes sense because it's going to be able to deal with the Night Slashes. And I mean, honestly, this really doesn't matter. Like if you're up against Gliscor and it's got Earthquake, that's fine. But Gligar has Return. And spoiler alert for tomorrow, Gligar is actually really good. So Gligar, dude, Gligar is just something good. Night Slash and Return is just like a really strong combo in this meta. I feel like it has a really good coverage. Just because normal types in general have good coverage. Yeah. Jesus, we're just here to rant and watch Maggie be cute. We don't actually care about the battles. But the reason why I come in with Noctowl is because it's going to force them to show me their third if I win Switch. Because the Beware's got Shadow Claw and it's part fighting type, so it's not going to really care too much to be stuck up against a Noctowl. So now I can reveal that I have the double, and they can come in with their Beware, which is now no longer on the field because Girafarig waved his magic wand from behind the field. Oh, never mind, it's right there. It's this animation stuff, dude. It's like I can't tell if it's actually going to happen or not. You have to wait and see. I just keep thinking about how great everything could be if it just worked. It's just that's how it is, man. So my opponent's going to actually reach for the payback here. Gets to it just before getting farmed down. And I shield it because I'm like, you know what? Even if it's a stomp or not, I just have 2 Psychic Fangs that should be enough to take care of this Pidgeot. And he is threatened by the Thunderbolt, so that'll take it. Oh, this is a very man. I've had to take some thought recently into the future of this game and the channel and everything. So I'm gonna wait and see before I make any actual decisions. But I will still be here. I am not going anywhere. I will still be a person who plays this game. My Patreon Discord will not go anywhere. So if there are any of you who, maybe are invested in the Show 6 Pick 3 format for regionals, factions, or you just, want to play GBL, which, by the way, Stupid bird. And then things start disappearing because that Thunderbolt would just hit it so hard it made it disappear. That's going to be here. And whether or not I take some time off from content, I don't know. That's kind of the thing I've been thinking about lately. I'll make an actual sort of like an announcement video at some point if I actually do decide to do something like that. I just kind of want to see where everything ends up first, you know? Can I help you? You're grabbing me for a reason. It's kind of painful. There was more lag. I have no idea what just happened. My opponent got more free fast moves in because I don't think they were supposed to have that many. But it's nice. It's always nice to see that just for no reason like lose or advantages and things. So I'm waiting to see. I saw ground flying, but I didn't see the name. I'm waiting to see before I swap if this is Gliscor. And I actually wanted to swap here, but I can't tell what my switch timer's doing because of this gosh darn glitch not allowing me to see my switch timer. So it is a Gliscor. So I'm just gonna kind of hope that I can just get up to 2 sky attacks before they can just destroy my face. But I can't see anything, so I'm literally flying blind, as they say. So I'm literally just gonna try to get to 2 sky attacks, and that's really all I can do. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get there. Excuse you, Miss Sicky Pants, you okay? You okay? You should be sleeping to get rid of that sickness, little girl. So I can go for almost 2 sky attacks. So I can't tell how my energy's looking because the buttons are all messed up. Funny how that works, huh? So here I am trying to get rid of that lag again. And there's just Noctowl comes out of nowhere. It's like, all right, cool. Yeah, next battle. Dude, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Thankfully, this is really the only video in which I've really experienced the issue to this magnitude. I get it once in a while, maybe like once or twice a day. But like this particular like 2 sets that I did, I got it like almost nonstop. It was ridiculous. It's like at first I thought maybe it was like when the opponent swaps, alongside you, like an instant like simultaneous swap. It happened a bunch when that happened, but then it started doing it just other than that. So I don't know, man. But I don't know. I'm doing a lot of shaking my head, sighing. I know this isn't exactly like a super hype video, but I'm just hoping that all of you guys are probably frustrated with the state of the game. And I'm hoping that you can appreciate that you're not alone. I'm here and I share the sentiments of just about all of you as far as how crappy the state of this game is right now. And I completely understand when someone is like, you know what, I'm tired of this and I don't want to play this game anymore. If Blind 3 GBL is frustrating enough as it is, talking about an algorithm that doesn't exist, in the sense that most people say it does, that you like get RPS'd on purpose because the game thinks you should. Like, no, that's not true. It's just simply luck, and it's just complete chance is all it is. There's no, oh, this is beautiful. There is no algorithm that matches you against your hardest counters. It just matches you against somebody in your elo range. By the way, this was great. Up a shield, they didn't care. They just thought it was a Psychic Fangs, and they learned the hard way. Oh, baby girl, what's the matter? Don't be upset. You don't need to be upset. I'm supposed to be upset. You're supposed to be happy and cute. Do you want to go back to take a nap, little miss? You should. Well, if you don't see her in tomorrow's video, she went to go back and take a nap. So anyway, yeah, this is how I played my Vigoroth leads. So I would stay in, go for that Psychic Fang, and then dip into my double here. And then they come in with Gliscor, and that's all fine. Dandy. Payback will be the harder hitting move. It's hard to say whether you should go for Payback or if you should go for Body Slam, especially when you're a dingus like me, and you just throw it so it gets shielded, then all that energy gets wasted and it feels bad. But Shadow Gliscor is so strong. You all saw my Shadow Gliscor in Ultra League. That stuff was fire, dude. You also saw it in Zionic's channel when he did the shoutcast. Actually, today as of my recording this, but I think you'll be seeing this on Monday, which will be yesterday. So still super fun stuff. Baby girl is upset. You're a cranky girl right now, aren't you? Yeah, I know. So this particular battle, I'm trying my best, man. This is like some BBML stuff, and then my opponent like gets a freaking boost, I think. No, I didn't get a boost. You're just running Vig Double Flyer, which is a really common like set of Pokemon that you can deal with. I'm kind of coming in with a last-ditch effort to hope I get this Thunderbolt off. I'm probably not the smartest Shadow Girafarig, to be honest, but it was a lot of fun to use. And I was just kind of hoping that I'm going to land it. I probably should have just gone for double Psychic Fangs here. Probably would have been the much smarter thing for me to do, but they take it, and that's fine with me. And then I'm going to take down their Glyph score, and that is going to be a good game. And that's... Oh, no, there's a Vigoroth in the back. Ooh, Maggie, what are you doing? You keep flopping around like a fish. You're getting cranky, little girl. This is a wonderful... Yeah, they're able to take me out here, just because I'm not going to be able to get to a Sky Attack before their Vigoroth gets to a move. So, well played to my opponent. All the opponents in this cup, you know, and this is a very nice cup in that it's not insanely RPS unless you try to play it that way. But it's like you play the triple normal and it's pretty like non-alignment heavy. You just gotta, you know, energy and dance. But if you play stuff like, you know, double grass, you know, playing that grass hole line with the Ufisk in front, like, yeah, that's RPS stuff. You're gonna get. But anyway, that's gonna do it for the video for today, guys. Thank you all so much for sitting through my rant. Hopefully we are agreeing on some things, and, you know, let me know in the comments how you feel about the game right now, because I am, you know how I feel. I just ranted about it for like 15-20 minutes. So thanks, everyone. We'll talk to you in the next video. Bye-bye.